Hello pretty people, what's up? This video is different from my other videos. You know why? Because in this video I'm not going to teach you some English learning tricks. I'm actually going to give you a reason why you should learn English. And that's very important part to set your English learning goal. And it's really important to ask question to yourself before you do something, before you start doing something, right? And it's a really smart question to ask to yourself. So why is it important to ask this question before you start English learning? Because when you know the reason why you are learning something, you stay more focused and serious about that thing, and you have a clear mindset and goal. That's why it's become very important to ask this question to yourself: why am I learning this? What's the benefit I'm getting after learning that skill? So it's a really smart question to ask yourself. So let's start the video. So sometimes people ask me, why should I even learn English? What's so special about it? And I'm Indian, I speak in Hindi, and Hindi is our mother tongue. Then why we need to learn language English? Why we need to learn English? The question is simple. In India, English is used insanely in everywhere. Everybody requires good English speaking skill when it comes to a job interview, jobs, or everywhere, even exams, everywhere. But some people manipulate you like, we are Indian, we should proud of our mother tongue. We do, but we also need to live our life. Okay, we need to make money. We all need a stable career, right? And for all that, we need a good English because it's required everywhere. And many people manipulate you, like even our home minister. That's really unfortunate, but some people mislead you about this. Like if you're speak English or learn English, you don't love your mother tongue. That's very different thing. So, and I'm saying this because our home minister said this recently, that English speaker will feel ashamed.
ध्यान से सुनना, हम सब के जीवन में इस देश में अंग्रेजी बोलने वालों को शर्म आएगी, ऐसा समाज का निर्माण अब दूर नहीं.
And that's completely not make sense. They are saying for their own benefits. Their kids studying abroad in Cambridge University speaking in English, and they saying that English speaker will be shamed.
First of all, Smriti, I would like to congratulate you to get a gold medal in Asian Games.
So they're politicians. They're just doing their politics things. They are just trying to distract all of us from the thing that's actually happening in country, like unemployment and poverty and other corruptions, right? So they are just trying to distract you with something very unimportant that doesn't even do good to you. So before falling for all those manipulating things, just be mindful. Okay, so let's jump to the English lesson and stop doing all those things. This is not my niche, but I need to aware you guys. Yes, you need to be very aware and smart youth of India. So some people ask me sometimes people ask me, why should I even learn English? And honestly, it's a good question. Because if you already speak your mother tongue, you can survive in daily life. But the truth is, English is not just a subject or a fluency skill. It's actually something that changes the way your brain works and even the way you live your life. And I'll share something interesting about it. I was watching a video of Divikriti sir, and he said, if you only know one language, you will feel older much earlier in life. But if you know two languages, your brain stays younger for about 3 extra years.
जो बच्चा एक भाषा जानता है 5 साल पहले बूढ़ा होता है, जो 2 भाषाएं जानता है कम से कम 3 साल लेट बूढ़ा होगा, 3 जानता है तो उसका बूढ़ा होने का समय 5 साल और लेट मान लीजिए। ये मैं नहीं कह रहा, रिसर्चेस हैं।
And this is something really awesome about language learning that encourages you to stay young and stay creative. And just by learning another language, you literally delay the way your brain ages. And psychologists have studied this a lot. People who know 2 or more languages have better memory, better focus, and stronger problem solving skill. And why is that? Because every time you switch between languages, your brain works like a gym. It's like lifting weight. And now here is a fun fact. If you think in 2 languages, you actually start seeing the world differently. For example, in English, we say time is money, but some other language, time is described as a path, like you are walking forward. Different languages give you different ways to think. So the more languages you learn, the more flexible your brain will become. And of course, let's be real, English is everything. It's in science, technology, business, movies, in internet and medical. Everything in English. So almost 60% of websites in the world are in English. So whether you speak Chinese or Korean or Hindi, you still have to use some scientific, some medical and technical words in English. That's never changed. They'll remain in English because English people invented all these things. That's why. And imagine cutting yourself off from half of the world's knowledge just because you don't know the language. That's why people who know English often have better opportunities. And not because English is superior, but because it's global. It's like a common bridge that connects you to anyone and everywhere. And now I'm not saying that English learning makes you smarter than others, but it definitely trains your brain in ways a single language cannot. It improves your confidence. It gives you a more creativity, and it even make your memory stronger. And there is studies showing that bilingual people can remember shopping list or directions much better than people who speak only one language. So if you have ever wondered why should I learn English, here's your answers. Because it keeps your brain young. It makes your mind sharpen, and it opens up new opportunities. And it connects you with the whole world. And honestly, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to look sharp and smart and advanced? And this is the best way to upgrade yourself, I think. And not even English. If you're free, spend time to learn some skills like that. And English taught in every country. Even in China, they prioritize Chinese a lot, but still in their school, they also teach English special classes. So you have to be mindful before following anyone's clueless speech. So don't think of English as just a subject to pass in a school or skill to get a job. Think of it as a way to expand your mind, to stay young, and to connect beyond border. And that's the real. Even if you don't have a job, you don't need a job, but in the future you have kids and they're all gonna study in English. So you actually you have to help them with the schoolwork. So at least you should learn the basic English so that you can help them. So think of it as a way to expand your mind and stay young and to connect beyond borders. That's the real power of learning English and learning English. I'm not talking about any other language. English is more wider, right? Other language may makes you smart, and as I am really fanatic about learning languages, but I need to improve my English, so I couldn't focus on any other language. But I hope I sooner become master in English so that I can focus on other language learning, because I love to be called polyglot. So that's that's all for today's video. I hope this video made your mind clear up about English learning. If there's any other question or doubt or anything that you just wanna say to me, please drop a comment. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.